a shame. Bit of a bloody shame. But yeah, in the meantime, I might as well fuck around on one of these. I'm just sort of doing a little playthrough for the low levels, just to put on the wiki, and just to sort of show people how they can get themselves placed on the leaderboard with fairly, I guess, minimal effort, so to speak, without necessarily having to be carried by high level, because obviously this is more so targeted at solo. But in co-op, a lot of the same concepts apply if you're sort of, you and a low level mate want to run it rather than getting carried by a high level. You're still going to get plays, though not necessarily right up at the top end. Here. Right now I'm here. So I guess that qualifies me for these two at least, for now. I probably want to push it slightly higher a little later on, but for now that'll do. And the rewards aren't really substantial, but they are something. And it is something you can run repeatedly whenever you like. So right now I'm doing Crete and Bainbridge. I've really only got to do this in Metal and Sea. My advisors, for this setup, I use something like this, just because it's sort of versatile for quicker games. If I was playing on, I don't actually have Dunmorix on here, but I mean if I did, I'd pick him, or maybe Kletos or something like that, rather than getting Village Elder. Usually Dunmorix, he's pretty much best in slot. But on shorter ones, Village Elder's nice because you just get out faster worker production, particularly if you are going TC first, which you pretty much should for Crete. I'm just going to play one of these and see how I go with PvP after this. Bit of a bugger that my connection wasn't working quite well. I'm pretty keen to play some more tonight, especially with the summer event on. So it's usually important to try and scout out where your ally would have been if you're playing co-op, just because it really helps in being able to let you know where you've got a nice bank of resources for later 3 or 4 rounds, or if you're playing in longer round setups, you're almost definitely going to have to expend. Why do they do that? So really, you just want to get your economy going as quickly as you can. Oh. So really, yeah, you just sort of want to go TC production facility. The beauty of going north is that you're throwing Axemen are effectively a range unit. So Norse and Egyptian, it's usually fairly easy to not have to worry about getting countered so hard. The other civs like Celtic can often be quite annoying, depending on what composition you choose to field. But I mean, I suppose it depends on how good you are with every civ as well, in a PvE sense, because yeah, again, they are two mostly different games. I should just keep wheelbarrow. Nope. So anti-range, that's what I'm going to need for this one. But like I said, it's not quite as a hard counter as if I didn't have ranged infantry, so to speak, because it just lets me get off the damage that little bit quicker. Because I mean the range is less, but it's not that much less, so they're completely useless. Although they still do get counted, obviously. So getting house is something that you do not want to do in any game mode, because it just slows your economy down. Well, it slows every facet of your game down, basically. So 1-1-1 setups are always usually, well, not always, so they're usually the way to go. Because particularly if you start with archers, you want to move to the other tech just to secure your, being able to kill siege and priest units as they come out from the AI. And eventually it will force you to have to split your army up as well. So just be wary of that. So war dogs are always a good tech to utilise with Norse. You'd be crazy not to. So war dogs, really spammable, really cheap, don't take up population, just really strong, almost overpowered tech to have. Optimal placement, please. Oh no, that must be. So getting a couple of extra towers doesn't hurt, provided the map plays into that. Oh, martyred. That's why you don't use move all army, guys. It's bad. It's actually bad. So it does help the micro stuff. So yep, they're so cheap and efficient bulldogs. Really good at picking out range, siege, anything like that. Oh, wrong one. Not that it really matters a great deal. They're inexpensive. Fucking hell, if you keep getting stuff, here we go. I swear to God, my foot is gonna go up your ass. Time to win this game. Time to get pointless upgrades I don't actually need. Irrigation's pretty good though. Just because I've got so many farms already. Nice. Alright, well that's a guide to Bandits on the Bridge, guys. Thanks for watching.